Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Todd Standing. Out here in incredible Sasquatch habitat with Ashley. So we've been having tremendous success. We've been out here this is only our second night out here. So had an incredible night last night. You're gonna see, so around me, this area is just festooned with Sasquatch tree breaks. So Ashley and I, so right now, all this incredible stuff happening because October is highest risk, highest reward. This is the second last expedition of the year. This is my expedition that I'm just going to focus with Ashley and I. She's had some requests. She wanted to go out with Todd Standing of all people and have some success. And on night one, wasn't last night amazing? Like so amazing. We've had tremendous success all day. We've left Sasquatch Odyssey, Kyle and Richard out at our normal base camp, where all day we've been hearing Sasquatch knocks and sounds around us, finding tremendous evidence. She made a really incredible discovery, one that's particularly of interest to me that I've never seen before. But right now, so we're all alone. There's nobody out here. And we're at a Sasquatch structure that I discovered earlier this year that I think is absolutely amazing. So we put up 6 apples. You agree, Ash? There's 6 apples there. And we're gonna sleep about 200 yards away from here at a spot where it's close to the large trail. And I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of this incredible structure because it's so absolutely amazing. So what you're gonna first see is, so what cued me to this, what really makes this the smoking gun is, so this tree is broken off way up there. See that? That's where it's broken off from. So I come back down here and I see this tree has been snapped clean. And of course, there's multiple Sasquatch tree breaks. There's 8 of them all around here. These 2 are specifically in this conundrum of, we found that one has been busted and ripped over. But really, what really makes this the smoking gun that a Sasquatch did is, you see that end? So that fell from this tree, if you follow it up, right? So this end over there is from that tree. How did it get underneath this bent tree that's over top of it? I have to pull back here. So that bent tree has this other tree over top of it, which is impossible. What I'm saying is it can't have fallen from here and gotten over and then back under that piece. So that's my smoking gun for this particular structure. Besides the fact that, let's have a look here. So there's 2 twin tree breaks there. There's a tree break here. There's a tree break over there. There's 2 twin breaks right here. Let's have a look at those. Those are amazing. Look at these. See those breaks right there? There's a twin of breaks right there. Besides the fact that there's probably 20 other breaks all around this amazing area that no people are at. But these 2 breaks, what's amazing is the Penner Playground that we found, its structure that we got in there, the first structure that's close to the road, is built off of tree breaks. That seems to be a style for the Sasquatch out here. So we have, we'll come back in the morning. So we're gonna go spend the night over there, just Ashley and I alone, by a base camp. A new camp. I can't call it base camp. We're going to call it the Larch Bottom Trail Camp. So we're going to go out there and see what kind of success we're generating. I'd like to talk to Ashley real quick as she's wandering around. So what have we heard around base camp, Ash?
What I have heard, because I can only speak to myself, but there is validation from others. The rock knocks.
They were profound.
And, yeah. But what was profound to me was the guttural growl type of thing.
Brian from Sasquatch Odyssey does it really nice. Like
it kind of sounds like Scooby-Doo, but it's not Scooby-Doo. Is kind of the way it sounded. He mimics it very well.
3 people witnessed that sound.
So Kyle. And
was it a bear-like sound or an elk-like sound, or were there any people around?
No.
So no chance of any of that.
No chance of any of that.
Kind of like was it primate sounding?
Yeah.
Okay. So
more like a gorilla, I guess, right? But I'm not even gonna classify them as that type of species.
A gorilla sound though. Yeah. So I didn't hear. I was talking, and Brian from Sasquatch Odyssey has an audio recording of it. So we hope that turns out really well. And then, what else did we hear last night? What cued me to jump up and that's it, Sasquatch, throwing my arms in the air, Sasquatch.
The knock.
The profound knock, like clack.
Right, but I seem to hear those a lot.
Not like that one though. That one was so damn loud, right?
Well, I guess it's not. To me, it does not. It's not any different than what I've heard. Maybe I guess it was just one solid knock.
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't
loud.
knock knock or knock 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 like the squeaking tree,
Mm.
which is
It's a little but what's definitely happening in there's no arguing this, is there is a tree that creaks off in the distance, and the freaking Sasquatch are making rock knocking sounds right over by where the creaking tree is. So is that a tree break too?
Yep.
Holy crap. Here we are talking, and Ashley just noticed, see that tree break? Right there. That's a tree break right there. So this place is just full of incredible energy and amazing stuff. But anyways, I put my guarantee on it. This clock, no wind, there's no reason for that sound to have been made. Went and did a night walk. Ashley,
Todd.
was that your very
To that extent, yeah.
what extent was it?
Walk me blind into the deep, dark wilderness.
Could you see your hand in front of your face?
I could see my hand. I followed Todd because he was at least wearing a brighter jacket that I could see.
This one's the brighter jacket she was talking about.
No, it was very dark, so it's like I felt drunk because you're like trying to walk straight, but then you're, crashing into trees and.
Isn't that dangerous? Walking in the dark like that at night?
Yep, I felt like something was going to jump out of the bush.
In the backcountry wilderness, the middle of nowhere, pitch black outside.
And what else was going is like really.
Did anything profound happen on that night walk?
Yeah, when we were sitting there in meditation.
What about before when we were sitting there? Just walking, anything happened?
Yeah, I felt to my left that all of a sudden, no, it's like I could see Kyle in my mind, but I wasn't even looking at him. It was like I was looking at him through a different set of eyes, and I looked to the left, and I'm like, whoa, we're being watched right now. And then Todd all of a sudden says, oh, they're watching us. Okay.
So substantiating your feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how often do we do that? Do we walk around saying that all the time, or
No.
That's almost never happened?
Not like that, no.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then when we got to where we were meditating, we were standing there, Brian and I heard something way back in the distance.
That's right. It was so profound.
And
Something was moving. I heard it too.
And then when everyone was quiet, I heard a snap. No one else heard it because no one else said anything. And then
I heard it too.
It was just more like it was very interesting. It was so silent. You could hear anything like going through the bush.
Yeah.
And yep, then my own interpersonal experience.
Yeah. Which is what?
All of a sudden I felt like I was a predator. No, it's a prey. It's like I could perceive something as if something wanted me, myself, to know that it was in the bush. Because I was standing and everyone was kind of sitting to here, and then Todd behind me and Sasquatch Odyssey behind me to my left. And so I was facing into the bush where I perceived them as they were watching us, or it, one. And it's like they were moving around, but it was so minimal. Like I was the only one that was standing up, really listening, like feeling with your inner feeling. Like I don't know how to explain it. Whatever.
You just did.
But
and what'd you do?
Felt it, and then it was like I was being watched in a way that, to be honest, I haven't felt that since I was like 5 years old, when I was playing in this mud puddle in the deep ass wilderness camping. And all of a sudden they're like, it's like I was feeling like we were being stalked, like we were prey, like something was making me want to feel like this is what it's like to be hunted or something. And it was a very very not a nice feeling, like very dark. And then I was like, yep, okay, I'm done. And I went and sat by Todd.
And then we talked about that this morning, and I told her, I first said to her that I was feeling negative, like hostile feelings, prey feelings. And that's why after she came and sat by me a few minutes later, I got up and I let us out of there way earlier because it was uncomfortable. The Sasquatch was just projecting things to me that were not peaceful and made me feel uncomfortable. And I said, we don't do that. We don't play like that. We got to be out here peacefully. And that's what this discovery process is about, is us peacefully coexisting and working with the Sasquatch. And I wasn't feeling that. So not a coincidence we were both feeling that same kind of energy. But you might have heard a grouse in the background. That was a grouse thumping his breast. Absolutely nothing out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful, amazing area that we're in. I'll have updates for you as things progress. There'll be more. I'm just really excited about Jason's shoots up on Radium. Kyle and those other two are back at base camp. Ashley and Todd are out here, and the Sasquatch have all these places to go. And it's October. It's the best time of year, in my experience, to be having tremendous success. We know the Sasquatch are around. We keep hearing them. They keep coming around and making sounds and interacting with us. It's a very exciting time. So there'll be more to come. Even if nothing happens, there'll be more to come. Stay tuned.